Please welcome Lorenzo Lamas and Olympic gold medalist Shawn Johnson. Good to see you again. Have a seat, guys. So, this is such a good season. We're all obsessed. Yes. Shawn.
Yes.
I was saying during Hot Topics, in my opinion, nothing's off limits when you're on a competition reality show.
Correct. Nothing's off limits at all.
Yeah.
As you can see,
yeah,
we went far into the personal world, and I kind of threw the bone. I threw it out there.
Yes.
But I had asked a medic for Advil and kind of gotten the consequences of it, but I don't know. I don't think...
Because most women, they function with their lives when they have their period.
And so do I.
So well, I was shocked. I was shocked when, you said, I don't get out of bed.
I competed at the Olympics with it.
Yes,
so,
yes.
And what had happened is a lot of it was in editing. It was like a conversation about the woman time, and I said I'd gone through a phase in my life where that might have happened, and like some people don't get out of bed, but I've never used it as an excuse. I mean...
But one thing I do have to agree, though, you're only 22. You're young and you're still figuring out the world. And you're an Olympian, which means that she's been in training and kind of sequestered from the rest of us for decades.
Yes.
So you were, I think, in way over your head by being on Celebrity Apprentice.
And I admit it.
Why'd you say yes?
Because I thought it would be a fun experience. I did the Dancing with the Stars thing for a while.
And you won?
Yes. Apprentice. You did it. You loved it.
Yeah, I hated it.
Oh, you hated
it?
Yeah. Well, that's kind of Celebrity Apprentice.
Yeah, you hated it.
I don't know. I've just kind of been raised in this mentality, especially in the Olympic world, where you work hard for your reward. And this was a little more about the devious game playing.
Yeah.
And that's when I was way in over my head. I just...
See, because Lorenzo, it'd be different if teams won Apprentice, but it all comes down to one person, and it's like cutthroat. I mean, Lorenzo, do you think that Kenya hit Brandy below the belt by saying that that he left her for a younger, prettier version?
I just think that salaciousness, it's not in my wheelhouse. I would never go there.
Yes.
But that's not to say that it doesn't create controversy, which creates
Geraldo
ratings.
would probably go there.
Yeah.
Geraldo's a mess on the show, and we love it.
I think the greatest thing about Shawn is that she is who she is, and she puts herself out there to the best of her capabilities. And that's what I try to do.
You're a decent young lady, and you're a decent man as well.
I mean, I represent a charity that's a very noble charity. It's the Boot Campaign, and it goes to provide help and services to the troops when they come back after deployment. I'm not gonna, I can't very well represent my charity and then go down that path of salaciousness.
I would agree with that.
I get the conflict that you guys had, because I thought that, Lorenzo, that Kate Gosselin was going to get sent home last night. I was so shocked when you didn't call her back into the room, but you were trying to be fair and nice, and unfortunately, that doesn't really work on...
What was I going to do? I was going to blame the fact that the client chose the other video because of Kate's hair? The responsibility as a project manager lies with the project manager.
Yeah.
And I honestly didn't feel it would be right, even to bring Geraldo back. Because I gave Geraldo I put him in the commercial. I made him the star of the commercial.
And he loved it up.
So the old saying, know your enemy, but know your friends, but keep your enemies closer.
Yes.
I figured if I made him the star of the commercial, I was going to have his alliance,
right?
But he didn't really stick up for me last night too much.
Geraldo is really putting the screws to everybody this season. Yeah. Okay, now Lorenzo, by the way, you look terrific. You've been a sex symbol all your life. Now, you recently revealed some very interesting things in your autobiography. It's called Renegade at Heart. One of the things is that, and I knew this because I'm the Hot Topics lady, but if you can elaborate. So you have this hot son, AJ, who slept with your ex-wife. How does that happen? How does he break it to you? And what's all doing now?
Okay, so the two things that my son and my ex-wife decided to do was to have an event that they both knew was going to hurt me to the core of my being. And it was successful. It absolutely destroyed me emotionally. I couldn't talk to my son for 2 years after
old is he now?
called me on the phone. And he said, Dad, you know, I've got something to tell you. I go, well, I don't like the way this is going. I don't like the way this is sounding.
Was she already your ex-husband? I mean, your
she was
ex-wife?
we were already divorced. We were divorced, you know, dealing with our own issues in terms of raising, you know, our daughters, trying to raise our daughters. So, you know.
Was there liquor involved?
Yeah, yeah.
There always
actually,
is.
Yeah, you know, they were both at a club in L.A., and they had run into each other before a couple of times, and one thing led to another. I guess Shawn brought my son home with her, and he felt terrible about it, and he called me, you know, like the next day.
And then you cut him out of your life for 2 years, but you're back together now?
I didn't know how to fix that. I was so shocked and upset and stunned and hurt that I just didn't know how to fix it. And then we tried to, I came on your show in 2009 when we were doing a reality show together. And the reality show was kind of about trying to mend
your relationship
this relationship with my son.
Now, you and Shawn was your 4th wife, you're on your 5th wife.
I'm on my last
And
wife.
your last wife, I'm gonna say, and hopefully your last wife, yes. But your new wife, cute. Your new wife's name is Shauna as well.
Yes.
Now I heard that her name is not Shauna Lamas.
No, it's not. I was not going to do that to the poor woman.
So you've taken her last name.
Yes, I'm Lamas-Craig.
Oh, and she's Shauna Craig.
And she's Shauna Craig, yeah.
Modern marriage, I love it. Well, and then Shawn, you at 22 are retired gymnast. Now, what are you doing for money? Like, what?
I own a couple of my own companies, but a big part of it is I launched a website. It's called The Body Department. My main demographic is young girls, and again, with Celebrity Apprentice, I was representing character counts for young kids. So keeping your character intact. But The Body Department is a safe place for girls to go to learn anything and everything about health, wellness, fashion, beauty, and, and their body. So.
Nice. Well, it's always nice to meet an American hero.
Thank you.
And an American sex symbol. Everybody clap it up for Shawn and Lorenzo. And make sure you follow all the goings-on. Celebrity Apprentice airs Monday nights at 8 on NBC.